Good afternoon, team. Year of Jubilee, the Festival of Jubilee. It happened once every 50 years for the Jewish people. If I'm only celebrating once every 50 years, I'm sure going to make it a big party, right? So we want to have that attitude of celebration this coming Sunday. As the kids arrive, they're going to play a couple of games. There's a game for the younger kids called Mark Your Calendar, and there's a game for the older kids called Jubilee Jumble. And they both look like fun games that draw out some of the significance of what happens at the Festival of Jubilee, how people got their property returned to them and things like that. So we'll enjoy that. We'll also do the Remember verse that we've been doing for a few weeks. We'll do that verse one more time this week. So we want to get God's Word deep in their hearts. Then after that, our normal worship and what have you, then we're going to play Zonk. The kids seem to love Zonk. There's quite a attitude of competition that goes on and knowing the right answers, and it's a great way to review some of the things that they've learned. At the end of Zonk, we're going to do this Festival Jubilee style, hopefully. They're going to have a little bit of a snack. So this time the winning team is actually going to give to the losing team a cookie or a Rice Krispie treat. And so we'll have, if you can help the kids from the winning team, hand those to the losing team, and then we as leadership will hand out to the winning team their snack for the day. Also, after that, then we're going to spend some time remembering our experience. And I'd like to make this a little bit fun. I know this is our kids. For one, they don't remember what they've done sometimes, and two, they're a little timid. We have a handful that are pretty vocal and willing to share, but a lot of them are pretty timid. So I want to just begin to start the process of them sharing with us some of the things that they've remembered, and we'll bring out some of those activities that we've done over the last few weeks. For instance, the banners that are hanging above and some of the other items. So we'll bring them out and ask if the kids remember anything significant in what happened for those Sundays, the things that we talked about, maybe something that they have thought of. So we'll have maybe 2 or 3 kids for each item. And in the leader's guide, it reminds us what happened in those. You can always go back on the website and look and refresh yourself what happened for those, and for those weeks when you weren't there, because they happen in the month of July, you can see what they talked about a little bit in those weeks as well. And I'll be there to kind of help with that a bit, especially for first service. I have Elizabeth and Brenda doing that because you guys seem to work so well together, but I will be on hand to help fill in any blanks for the ones that you don't necessarily know. But I'm looking forward to that. And we're going to intersperse each one of those with the game Jubilee Jail. I think it's a fast-paced game, and so when we talk about, I think it's 4.6, we do the little remember, then we'll do Jubilee Jail, a little kind of a game of tag, and then everyone gets freed from jail. We'll do that behind all of the benches, and then we'll have the kids, we'll just have to play it by ear to see if they come back to the bench or if they just kind of stay standing, so that we can quickly play that game again between each one. So that's our Sunday for this Sunday. Then right at the very end, we'll bless the kids as we like to do, and then send them on their way with their parents. For next week, we are not starting 1.1. We're not starting a new quarter, which makes sense because we're at the end of the August. Next week is going to be a huge overview of the Big God story, and I'm looking forward to that too. I hope you are as well. So today's secret word is remembering.